All right, help your fitness journey along with some energy-boosting protein powders.
Yes, Kevin Hernandez live in Sacramento learning more from Fivestar Nutrition. Now, Kevin, I have questions about protein all the time. What works? What's whey? What's isolate? So I'm so happy we're doing this live shot today.
I am too, because you know what? I've been learning a lot here from Chris at Fivestar Nutrition about protein, because I was telling him, a lot of people want to, drink protein. They want to add it into their diet, but it can be kind of intimidating if you don't know where to start. So Chris has been really great about telling me where we should start. So again, Chris Hines, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So if people want to lose weight, they want to gain muscle, where do they start when they walk into your shop? What do you suggest?
I always suggest protein first. Protein is going to be the building blocks of everybody's diet. So we start with usually finding out what type of protein works best for them, if they have any allergies or restrictions on protein, because you can go whey, you can go plant-based.
Sure.
There's a lot of different options for protein, so we usually identify the best protein to start with, and then from there we'll kind of build them out like a program.
Sure, and you said this one right here, this is the Evolution protein. You said this is kind of where you always start people, right? And why is that?
Well, this is just our best seller. So this is the one that most people like because it tastes really good.
Okay.
It's naturally sweetened with stevia. It doesn't have any artificial flavor ingredients in there. It's gluten-free, which is a big deal.
Sure.
It's grass-fed. So it's kind of the highest quality protein. So it just kind of makes it an attractive option for people who want something very clean with not a lot of fake ingredients in there.
Definitely. And then we've got this wall back over here as well. So talk about some of the stuff up here that maybe is bestseller, that's popular, or again, just overall what you would start people with if they come into the shop and they're like, hey, where do I even begin this fitness journey?
Yeah, so once we've addressed the protein needs and we've kind of talked a little bit about their diet, we'll talk about what their workouts look like. And this vapor product right here is a good place to start for most people because it's an all-in-one. It's got amino acids for energy, it's got electrolytes for recovery, it's got a fat burner in there, which everybody always likes to have a little extra thermogenic benefit for their workout. A little bit of caffeine, which is always a good thing for workouts. So that's really a good place to start if you need something to kind of just power through your New Year's goals with the workouts. You want to get back to the gym or you want to start running. It kind of does all those things for you.
Sure.
So yeah, that's a good second option.
And we were talking during the commercial break because we were talking about it's about moderation, right? It's not about cutting everything out of your diet, because really, who can sustain that, right? Who can just sit there and eat, steamed broccoli and chicken for the whole year, right?
Yeah, so it's finding the things that you're willing to do day in and day out and that you don't want to stop doing.
Sure.
Right? So if it's a focus on eating more protein, then that's a good goal to have, because that'll always kind of keep your mindset around building your plate around protein.
Sure.
If it's cutting out processed foods, that's a good option too.
Sure.
So it's just anything that you know that you can do realistically and stick with that. And just, kind of make the diet your thing, right?
And really quickly, let's talk about the Shredder Challenge that's going on right now for the month of January.
Yeah, so the Shredder Challenge it's our New Year's challenge where everybody puts cash in and they compete to see who can make the best overall physical transformation in a short window of time. This year's challenge is a 50-day challenge. So we use the DEXA scan, which is going to give them their starting point, which shows you muscle to fat ratio, and then they'll do a follow-up scan at the end of that challenge. And the best scans are going to be the winners for.
Fantastic. So Fivestar Nutrition out here on Folsom Boulevard. You also have an online location as well. So tell everybody where you're located though, right here.
So we're 32nd and Folsom here, across from the Mr. Pickles. Online, fivestarwins.com.
Okay.
On Instagram, follow 5starwins.
Fantastic. And you're super knowledgeable, so I really appreciate it, because again, it can be kind of intimidating and starting your fitness journey, but you are here to help. Now, Ashley, speaking of which, the Shredder Challenge, Chris said that an Ashley Williams signed up online. Is that you by chance?
It is not by me, but I did recently get protein.
It is not you.
I do have a question, Kev. I do have a question.
Yes.
Is it recommended to take protein powder, however you like it, if you're not lifting? Let's just say you're walking every day.
Ash wants to know, is it recommended to take protein powder if you're not lifting?
It depends on your overall diet.
Okay.
So if you're deficient in protein, then yes, absolutely.
Okay.
A lot of people don't work out and they still use protein shakes because they just can't eat enough protein. A lot of people's protein targets are a lot higher than what they're eating through chicken, eggs, fish, steak, any other protein source. So yeah, get some protein shakes in even if you're not lifting.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Cool. All right,
Will
there
it
you
make,
go, Ash.
will it make my butt big?
Oh my goodness.
Tina wants to know, will protein make her butt big?
If you're training your glutes, It will.
We got to train those glutes.
Okay, there you go.
All right, Kev, thank you so much.
I think that ship has sailed.
And Ash, I'll say, and Ash, check your text messages. I know you had some questions about the tanks here. So
Okay,
check your
yes.
text messages right now before I take off.
Okay, sounds good. Tina, can you read this?
Oh, sure.
Okay, I have to text